Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I've been away for a while, and I just want to get you caught up. I've got 4 or 5 books over here, and we'll just go ahead and run through those. And for you of those that are new, just bring you up to date on some things I've been working on. And a while back I got some books that someone had gave me, a whole stack of design books, and I started collaging in them. So we'll just go through. I think they're quite interesting, and maybe you all can get some ideas. I love these pages. And they're quite colorful to be old. You know, I skipped around, so I did try to do the vase thing because I'm always following Helen Wells. And I love doing her vases. And then I have Collage Soup, which follow as well. And some of these vases I got out of the other books. I love this page. Love black and white. Never goes out of style. Okay. And I don't know if some of you seen this one. I think these are Collage Soup as well. Some of them haven't even gotten all the way glued down. But I thought they'd be interesting to go back through. I just went ahead and collaged with the black and white images that were in the background. I barely had to do anything. All I think I've done here, well, I did add this, and a vase and a person. That was just adding one person, and that made the whole thing so colorful. And then I went into painting for a while. I went into woodworking for a while. I have to keep changing around, kind of like Dina Wakley, just squirrel. I might do one thing one day and start a whole different thing the next. And I think these were some I was supposed to went back to. And mostly with the Collage Soup, I download. I think I may have ordered a couple, but then I just started downloading them. And then I got one book over here I downloaded the other day that I'll show you all. If all of you, any of you follow her, I downloaded The Green Machine. I think that's all in this book. Then I had, let's see, Make sure my camera clear it. I don't think I have much in this, and I'm not sure. But I started following someone else who would mainly put a face down, and then they would, you know, cover it up with the painting the face. I wonder how many of them are stuck together by now. And you know, I like working with clowns and just funky looking characters. I think some of these images come out of the other old books. I think it's better propped up. And then someone else was building up their pages with scraps, and I thought I would do that. Try that out. Some of these I might surprise myself. I forget. I think that's it for this book. And let's see, what did I do in this one? I think I started something in this one. I started like ladies' figures and stuff. How someone, you know, took circles. And I started that, and then, you know, it's the old squirrel thing. I think that's it for that one. I was going to do reductive paintings in this one. Another design book. Here's my gummy bears. And my chrome dog. My carrots. Let's see, let me put this under here, might help. My glass of water with a flower. Tomatoes. I think these were supposed to be kiwi. My jars. Just love these colorful pages to work from. I guess it would be great for washi tape, but I kind of use it like for a jumpstart journal. I think these are my oranges. One I started and didn't finish. I think apples and pears. Let me move this book over. These here might be distracting. And I was doing negative shape, you know, from here to here, negative shape. painting, my little aloe vera plant. My little peppers. My glass of water with a spoon. I love drawing glass and challenging myself to glass. Bunch of tartan, I think is what you call it. I kind of forget what's in here. I think these are collage soup images and some my big paper pad sheets. Now, I don't remember which collage soup this was, and sometimes I get some off of Etsy. Is another good place to get images. I mean, these design books, if you ever come across any old design books, I guess they're just as good as any Jumpstart journal, and cheaper. Excuse me. See, these look very now, even though they're I don't know what's the date on this one. I think I may have covered it up. This was from not Collage Soup, but I can't think of the name of the book. But it's one video I had where I put out 3 different types of collage books. Sometimes when I get these big letters out of the Variety magazine, you know, you can get them off discount magazines.com. They're like $2 for a whole year subscription. You just have to remember to cancel it, you know, when it renews. If you don't, you'll be charged the higher price again. But I think you have to sign up for continuous back-to-back years. But just when, you know, when they charge me the higher price, I'll just cancel it and I'm not charged anything. I guess this one started on. This one I decided to color in. See, that was already a background and I just colored it in. Okay, I'm about there. And then, let's see, I can't remember what this one was about. Oh, this is another, just art. I guess you read the front cover. Art Nouveau. Another booklet I got in those collection of books. And like I said, just a great jump start. Big, thick pages. I think I was pulling images from this book to put in another book. It's still a great book for black and white images. And I probably have 20 or so of these books to go through. It's sort of overwhelming at times. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, and so to present day, here's what I'm working on now, and we'll go through this mean green collage machine. And a lot of them I've already cut up. And this was off, I think, my new printer. seem like the images are a little bit brighter, which I tried to brighten them up on my other printer. A lot of great images. We all love eyes. I'm really into blues and greens here lately. So this next project that I am doing, show you here in a minute, but it involves like buildings and florals, and so that's why I got these pulled out. And I like cityscapes, I like round things, bubbles and eyeballs and what have you, which I may use this today. And I'm using houses, like I said, cityscapes, and florals. Okay, so here was my thought process. I thought that I would go and pull out one of my books, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna collage in another book. So I just picked up the first one I come across, and which you can see it's basketry. And I'm not going to bore you with all 245 pages, but black and white, a lot of, you know, muted images. So I thought, okay, I'll get my basket out of here and just use a, you know, a black and white image. Okay, so the thing was, I was going to use a basket from this book, and I have to use a page from this Park Lane heirloom, which I think I may have went through this before one time. I think I've had this one for a while, but I thought, you know, I just the most recent one I got, and I've really not used it in a while. Like I said, I've been kind of like woodworking here lately. Oh, I was going to show you my little cart that I made. Someone on Pinterest had made one. I thought I would make one too. And let me show you. And here's my cart that I made. My husband had found these little, I don't know, it's like 1x1 slats. Someone had them on clearance for $2. It was a whole thing of them. So I thought I would make the little cart with the little Tim Holtz wheels. You know, like the cart people put in their living rooms for a coffee table. I put this little thing on the front of it. It's quite heavy though, because I got a big chunky piece of wood right here, and then I put the little things, Tim Holtz things, right here to make it look like one of those really old carts you see in old factories. And then I use little snaps right here to look like the screws and stuff, and snaps on top. And that's that. Okay, and back to this. Okay, so I have to use something from the book, something from here. Since this is sort of old looking and the black and white photos are old. Okay, so I have to use from the, and here, the other element was, I had just got these little houses. Ordered these. So I want to use houses and my little flowers that I got recently also. It's hard to see this one. And here's another one. But just use houses, flowers. Have to pick something from there, a basket from there, something from the Park Lane. And, okay, so here's my, oh, and here's one other element I had to use. Okay, the other day I was in Joann's and I found these, a pack of papers, and they're quite thick. A little bit thicker than Dina Wakley's thing. You can tell how thick it is. I love these. And you know, I love making the little circle thing, so I've been taking this thing here that I got from Recollections. Okay, so this Art Smith book, I got it on sale for $12.99. And I've had it a while, and I thought, when am I ever going to use it? Okay, so I started the other day. So here is my basket, the papers out of the thing, the houses, the flower, and the circles. And I was going to try to incorporate all of those elements in each picture. And I think I missed putting a flower in this one, but I thought I could put one up there. That would be neat up there. Okay, so I have all my elements in there. Okay, so I was going to start one with you all today. Okay, so I pulled this basket and I pulled this paper, and I think I want to cut some of these out and lay them back behind the basket, but I'm not going to bore you all with that. Okay, so I got my page. It was the map page. And we're going to see how this goes. Even I have no clue, but we're going to see. You just got to try things once in a while, good or bad. Okay, and then I want to use these green floral things in the background. Let's see how I want to put this. I think I do want to put some on top of the basket. Let's put it off to the side a little. Okay, and then we have to, I thought about adding this flower here from the magazine. Okay, and before we add that flower, I want to add my houses. See if I can get one of my clearer blocks. I really don't know how I'm going to do this one. I was sort of wanting to just put houses all over. And let's use this one. Let me move it over a little bit. So let's need to add my flower element. And let's see, I wonder how that would look if it come in from the top. Looks pretty good. I like that. Might be overkill, but I like it nonetheless. And let's cut off this here at the top. And then we got to add our dots. And I think I want to use these eyeballs for my dots, so I'll cut some of those out. Okay, we'll add some of these and then I think I want to still take some dots from one of these cards. Do I want to stay in the green theme or... Okay, Nick, I see you. She's down here pawing my leg. I think we may stay... Hang on, Nick. I think we may stay in this green family, and sometimes I like it when I cut these. I cut it over top of the page, and I like how it falls on the page. And make sure and get your hands out the way. You know, don't have your hands too close. I've done that before and pinched myself a couple times, and that wasn't fun. So I think we'll try to put them down as closely as the way they fell. And hope they don't stick to my fingers. I feel like we need a little bit of contrast, so we may put some orange dots. Let me cover that up for that dries out. I think we'll go with this one. And that sort of has a pop to it. Now they're starting to stick to my fingers. Kind of want to lay them on top of each other every now and then. And I'm kind of wondering, let's see, I have this green sheet that I showed you all before. Took the flower off of it. Want to see if this is overkill or not. We'll try it. They come off as looking too black. let's see. I don't know, maybe a few up there, I guess. Just like as a filler. I believe that's stuck on its own. Okay, and I believe there you have it, and I hope I've inspired you today. And as always, if you could like and subscribe, and as always, see you tomorrow.